my gosh, this is the last day of our 3-day weekend. I am going to live it up today. I'm going to rest. I'm going to go to I love going to my Southern Thrift. I'm going to do that today. But first, you're not going to believe this. Finally, maybe the media is picking up a little bit of the Gypsy Rose information. Yahoo News did an article on her, and I'm going to read it to you guys. So first, let me show you the article. Maybe we're finally hitting and getting some attention to what kind of dangerous person she is. Here we go, Scott. Here we go, guys. I'm going to read it to you. Ken Urker cuts live video short as Gypsy Rose Blanchard appears intoxicated on camera. Gypsy Rose Blanchard may have celebrated her first 4th of July off parole a little too hard. In a now viral live video, the 33-year-old was released from prison late last year and recently completed her parole, appeared to be heavily intoxicated while speaking to fans. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's other half, Ken Urker, who was with her during the live stream, didn't appear to be amused by the on-camera behavior. I'm pretty sure I reached my limit, Gypsy said, slurring her words with a smile, but I'm going to continue to drink. To which Ken, with a visible, frustrated expression, responded, I'm glad that was all caught on tape. As Gypsy continued to ramble, Ken tried to bring the stream to an end, saying, all right, we're just going to call this a night. Gypsy, however, attempted to grab the phone, seemingly trying to stop him from cutting the live stream short, slurring, I'm super, no, before the video abruptly ended. TikTok users commented on the video claiming Ken is getting tired of her antics. The way he said, I'm glad I got that all on camera, makes me think he's got a plan, one user speculated. He can't stand her. It's obvious, another wrote. He's just gathering evidence so he can get custody, a third claimed, referring to their newborn daughter, Aurora. He's been annoyed this whole time, and tonight you can feel how annoyed he is. LOL, a fourth observed. Days after completing her parole, Gypsy Rose Blanchard reclaimed her narrative via social media. The 33-year-old, who became a household name following the shocking murder of her abusive mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, spoke out in what she calls her boldest statement yet. Gypsy's Instagram post, titled Breaking My Silence, is a deeply personal reflection on the life-altering choices that led her to where she is today. In the emotional video, she addressed her past head-on while asking the public to allow her space to heal, grow, and move forward. When I accepted my sentence, I accepted the weight of my choices, she wrote, referencing the 8 years she served in prison for her role in her mother's 2015 murder. Her former boyfriend, Nicholas Godejohn, who carried out the murder, was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. Now Gypsy is determined to leave that chapter behind. In her Instagram reel, she emphasized that while she has taken full accountability for her action, she refuses to let her past continue to define her. Well, you know what, guys? She's always going to be a schmurderer. She can't rewrite that narrative, and it's so funny. Then she said firmly, I don't owe anything anymore. I beg to differ. She also took the time to directly address critics who have questioned whether she truly feels remorseful. I have carried that guilt for years, she admitted, but rather than dwell in shame, she's choosing a path of clarity, peace, and self forgiveness. You know, guys, that's really the only people that's going to forgive her is herself. Because I'm sorry, what she has done, she could never bring back. And she has said it over and over and over again that she does not feel like a murderer, but she is. She says she doesn't identify, but she is one. I mean, what do you mean accepted her sentence? What else was she going to do? She had to accept it. Oh my. She got a sweetheart deal. And the rest of the article is kind of boosting her up, but I think it's funny that they're calling out her drunkard behavior. But what is so funny is that we know that Ryan came out in his little live, which he got terminated, just like everybody said. He's not there anymore. But then he also admitted that when Gypsy went out, that was not her first drink. And we all knew that. We all knew that. She always says something's her first, but it never is. But guys, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Finally, Yahoo News said something about her drunkard behavior. I mean, it's not what we really wanted, but hey, at least it's showing negative attention to her. So, guys, tell me what you think. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you.